Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 11 under Bala Kanda. In the previous chapter, we have seen King Dasharatha's desire to perform Ashwamedha Yagna, and then Sumantra, his minister, approached Dasharatha and told him that if the same Ashwamedha Yagna, if it is performed by Rishyashringa, will bring all the prosperity to the city as well the son to Dasharatha, as it was prophesied by sage Sanat Kumara long back. So Sumantra said, O great king, you can further to the words of the great sage Sanat Kumara told, in the house of Ikshwaku there will be a highly righteous and truth-loving king named Dasharatha who will form an alliance with King Romapada of Anga. King Dasharatha will approach his friend Romapada and beg the assistance of Rishyasringa, the husband of the princess Shantha, in the performance of the sacrifice he desires to observe that he may be blessed with a son. After mature consideration, King Romapada will permit Shanta's lord Rishyashringa to accompany King Dasharatha. Highly gratified, King Dasharatha will return to his capital with Rishyashringa and will ask the sage to officiate at the sacrifice he is about to perform in order to obtain sons and also a future abode in the celestial regions. As a result of the sacrifice, King Dasharatha will have four sons, each with limitless valor. These sons will be renowned throughout the world and will increase the glory of their dynasty. This story was narrated by the sage Sanat Kumara in the first quarter of Satya Yuga. O great king, you should approach Rishyashringa with a worthy chariot and retinue and bring him with ceremony to your capital. Having heard the good counsel of his minister Sumantra, the king commanded him to inform his guru Vasishtha of this matter, and the holy Vasishtha accepted in the plan. Vasishtha to be included in the plan. Then the king, with firm resolve, attended by his queens, counselors, and priests, prepared to set forth for the city where Rishyashringa dwelt, passing through various forests and traversing many rivers. The king arrived at Romapada's capital. There he beheld the resplendent sage in luster like a glowing fire, seated near King Romapada. Inspired by friendship, the great monarch Romapada offered respectful salutations to King Dasharatha and informed Rishyashringa of his alliance with this king, whereupon the sage expressed his approval in words of praise. Having enjoyed the hospitality of King Romapada for 7 days, King Dasharatha addressed him thus: O king, I desire to enter upon an important undertaking. Be gracious enough to allow your daughter Shantha and her lord to return to my capital to assist me. Hearing these words, King Romapada replied, Be it so, and turning to the sage, he said, Be pleased to go with your wife to the capital of King Dasharatha. The youthful sage accepted to the command of King Romapada, and he, in company with his spouse, departed with King Dasharatha. Having taken leave of his friend, King Dasharatha dispatched speedy messengers to go before him to instruct his ministers to prepare for their arrival. The people of Ayodhya carried out all as they had been commanded and overjoyed at the monarch's return fulfilled the instructions of his messengers, the citizens were delighted to behold the young sage entering the city and being honored by the king as Indra in heaven pays tribute to Kashyapa. Having introduced the sage and his consort to the inner apartments, the king offered him the traditional welcome as enjoined in the scriptures. The royal ladies also welcomed the wide eyed Shantha with her lord to the private apartments and expressed their pleasure and delight honored and worshipped by the queens no less than by King Dasharatha himself. Princess Shantha and her husband, the sage Rishyashringa, dwelt in the place as Brihaspati resides in the city of Mahendra. Thus ended chapter 11 of the Bala Kanda in Ramayana. In this part of the story, as it was instructed and counseled by the minister Sumantra, Dasharatha took his entire retinue under the leadership of Vasishtha. He went to Romapada's country, established his friendship and relation with him, and requested him to allow Rishyashringa and his wife Shantha to visit Ayodhya to perform Ashwamedha Yagna. Romapada accepted the proposal and requested Rishyashringa to go along with Dasharatha to perform Ashwamedha Yagna. Rishyashringa accepted the proposal. He came to Ayodhya along with his wife and was treated well like Brihaspati in the kingdom in the city of Mahendra. Rishyashringa lived in the city of Ayodhya. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidyadanancha Dehime. Goodbye.